broken glass of a bottle makes a Jagger rock. Right now I got two shaky hands, only one way to stop. And I haven't touched it for 7 hours, 3 minutes. Hardly up, already wanna quit quitting. Sweating in an old church basement, wishing I was. Never thought I'd say this.
Hello, my name's Jason.
And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here's felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. The broken man in the mirror can't look at me 'cause he's guilty. And I swear that the last couple months that tried to kill. By the time I saw it coming, it was done with already. It's hard to run from it when it runs in the family. A problem with 1,000 more it's causing. Damn, it's exhausting. This is why I walked in.
Thanks for letting me share, y'all.
And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here's felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. I'm tired of being broken. I'm sick of feeling hopeless. Way down here at my lowest. At the end of my road. At the end of my road. So what do I do? So what do I do? What do I do? And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay.
Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital, we've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Cam Little after the opening kick. And we're off and running from Landover. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. They go right back to Hall. Dukes out a one-stop. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Going to the ground again on first. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go! Big guys!
Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's caught by Chris Olave. Give him 13 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first. From the gun, it's Hall. And he's brought down for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12
Hey,
at the
hey, hold on,
32-yard line.
push. Whoa.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. This is complete to Olave. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
2.
Hall running between the tackles. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Offense up to the line fast.
Big Ace. 2.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Empty. Hard. Hey, hop.
Murray on 3rd down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. Live ball picked up inside the 25.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. He beams one deep right side. His first throw is an interception. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Texans take over on his 5th interception of the season. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. He cuts it back right. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans parlay the interception into points. Devon Achane with the touchdown. He saw that running lane pretty early. You could tell a quick burst got him to it, through it, and then into a foot race down the field.
And there's the challenge defensively. With a group that has this much speed and athleticism, you're late for just a second. You lose your eyes for just a second, Kate, and he is gone once he touched the second level.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Sit. 2-2-1.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
The beauty of defensive tackles is they come in all shapes and sizes, from 280 pounds to almost 400 pounds in their football gear, Kate. But when you get one of those war daddies that can shed a tackle and create a negative loss like that, well, those guys are real hard to find.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Big Ace open. Big Ace open. Oh.
From the gun, it's Murray. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Throwing deep for the end zone. He's got it deep downfield. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans pull out in front further, 13-zip. Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Oh, what? Hey. Come back. Hey, shift.
They send a receiver in motion right.
2-2.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. He's going to push one deep. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. It's a 2-score game early. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll stick with A-Chain. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory. Working quickly here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. He puts everything. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird
Ooh.
in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know, but whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
30-yard run.
Follow it.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action now. Murray escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. Roman Wilson reels it in. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That's good for a Washington.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 46. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
9 yards. That's another Washington.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Now Murray on the play fake. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's on the move. The ball is out. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. All right, so they're facing 4th down now, but they are grateful, no doubt, to be facing it. After that sideline right there saved them on the fumble.
Yeah, saved them, Kate, not just on the field, as you're saying, but on the scoreboard. What a hurt to fumble it away inside field goal range. And thanks to that ball bouncing out, well, they'll get a chance to try a field goal, or who knows, maybe even go for it. Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Trying to run it in, Achane. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Achane will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Running forward is Achane. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Texans pushing for points. Mevis able to knock it through. And that stretches the lead to 21.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Big ace. One.
Running this with Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
One more. Shit.
From the 37. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense up to the line fast.
Big ace. 2-2.
2nd and 13. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down.
Let's go.
Working quickly here.
A 15-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Hey. Easy. One more. 2-2.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Catch is made down the right sideline.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Move.
They'll run for it with Hall. He's got the 1st with room to go inside the 20. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
2-2.
Here's Hall once more. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
He was taken down behind
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
at the 16.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Chased out to his right. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Omaha. 2-2.
Murray looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
A 34-yard attempt.
Prater puts it through. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
You know, you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
A-Chain on the inside give. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2. From the 38. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Let's go now.
To throw, Daniels. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Daniels to throw on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
And he drives it up past the 45. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Here we go, set.
Second down carry for Achan. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Able to find Achan. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
60 bison. Come on. Set, take go.
Play fake here, Daniels. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off the defense at any time.
Here's Achan up the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Connects with Fant. And he's taken down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. They'll run here following the penalty. Gets to space right side. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Let's go. Go.
Staying on the ground here with Achan. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Devon Achan with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, Ace, let's go.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled. Well, for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
And they pick him off again. Jamel Dean makes the play. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That pick 6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Tackle made by Nehemiah Pritchett. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's complete to Wilson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. From the gun, it's Hall. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now Kyler. This one falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
They left him wide open. It's complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
And a Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hall running between the tackles. And they take him down right along the 30. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
The pickup of 6 brings up 2nd and 4.
Omaha. Hey.
From the gun, it's Murray. And they pick him off again. Christian is in with the INT. And the Texans take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted him this game. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's Texans football as we start the 4th, and they hold a commanding advantage here. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Daniels back to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Big gain downfield. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans are running them out of the building. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Mevis now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
2.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Go on, hurry.
A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders making the scoreboard look a touch better. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Right there to tack on the point after. And the Commanders cut into the lead by another point. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll start the drive with Achan. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Check up.
2nd and 10 now. Stays in the pocket. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Commanders pick this one up.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All I'm hearing in my head is touchdown to check down, because it was said about a gazillion times in the NFL to me when you get in the red zone. It's not sack. Touchdown to check down. You can't take a sack on 1st down in the red zone.
And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
That's the gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
1, 2, 2.
Play action now, Murray. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Darius Slay has it.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Daniels from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
A-Chain, a first down carry. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll stick with A-Chain. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
And the Texans first down.
Ready? Go!
A-Chain again. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Texans close to picking up their 5th win. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. A-Chain running to the right. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
First down, Houston.
Out of the shotgun, a give to A-Chain. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.